This video brought to you by Loot Crate. Go to trylootcrate.com/HaloCanon and use promo code BRIDGE10 to save 10% on a new subscription. Stick around to the end for more details. Hey there, Canonites. Welcome back. Today we're doing another Halo Legendary Crate, the first in Series 3. The theme being leadership and focusing on Carter, the leader of Noble Team. And obviously each crate will focus on a member of Noble Team. But anyway, let us start. As you can see, mine got pretty banged up. Luckily, that doesn't affect the inside, which this month is simply anti-dot. Not much to say beyond that, just anti-dot. Oop. Not that I'm necessarily complaining, anti-dot's nice. Who doesn't love good old anti-dot? Of course, we have the Halo Icons figure, which we'll take a look at later. Shirt this month, fairly simple, but I can't say I necessarily dislike it. Property of UNSC Spartan Program Athletic Department. Some cool-ish glasses. Noble theme. It's not the clearest, I'm sorry to say, but yeah, there's a little Noble symbol on there. Obviously blue with the gold there. Very Carter. Case is Noble themed as well. We of course have the poster, which is, surprise, surprise. Oh, that's actually, I feel like that's bigger. I might be wrong. But yeah, it's vertical. I'll just put an image up on the screen, but yeah. We of course have the pin, which is a Pelican, appropriate for Carter. And UNSC multi-tool. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. It's got the UNSC It's got the UNSC logo on there. It's Spartan green. Let's see what tools we got here. Little mini flashlight. There it goes. So it twists. Bottle and can opener. There is a Phillips head screwdriver. There it is. If my shit lighting will let you see. It's the next thing I gotta get upgraded. Yeah. Nice little UNSC multi-tool. For what you're paying for, that's not too bad. There, of course, we have the Carter figure. All his glory. Always love Carter. I'd love to know more about him, but that's not going to happen. And now we get to the real disappointment. If you'll notice, I did not show off Intel right away like I usually do. And that's because this crate has no Intel. Yeah. No fucking Intel. It has a Pelican poster. I mean, it's themed to Carter, so credit where credit's due, but it's a fucking Pelican blueprint. Credit where credit's due quickly. Let me focus on the positives to start out with. This is, on its own, this is actually kind of cool. Mine's kind of scuffed to hell, so I'm kind of pissed about that. But, positive first. It does identify that this is potentially, or more accurately, that Halo Reach's Pelicans are a potentially different type of Pelican. The Tactical Aerospace Lifter. A D77 TAL. The Pelicans in Halo 1 and 2 would be identified, if I recall correctly, as a D77 TC. Yeah, just looked it up. D77 TC or D77H TCI, the version from Halo 3. So the ones in Reach might be a different variant. It's not entirely clear. It also does note that, or this actually, I'll give the real credit for this part if nothing else. This is actually pretty cool. You have inventory levels between the years of 2525 and 2552. Seemingly specific to Reach, but regardless, that's actually a pretty interesting little factoid. I don't mind knowing that. In any other setting, I might actually be really happy about that, because you got that, and then you have this cool little blurb at the bottom here about Pelican usage on Reach and how some of them would ultimately be transferred over to Tribute, another planet in the Epsilon Eridani system that was under attack by the Covenant. So you know what? I don't necessarily hate it. Oh yeah, look at that. Got scale, male, female, and Spartan. So at least I assume that's what it is. But yeah, you know what? In any other setting, I would actually find this really cool. If that had been part of the Spartan Field Manual, I would find that really cool. If that had been something included in Ground Command, I would find, or even just specifically with the Pelican model, I would find that really cool. But in the Loot Crate, no. I wanted intel. It's the goddamn target locator all over again. Except, from what we can tell, this is what we're going to get for the entire fucking series. So Intel's out the door. I don't know who thought throwing out Intel was a good idea. As disappointed as I sometimes was along the way, Reach, Intel notwithstanding, I still loved the concept, and there was some cool shit going on there that I certainly didn't mind. I mean, Halo conflict, the Apollo Spartan group going back to Alpha Halo for reasons unknown. Hell, even as much as I disliked the whole Logic Plague angle, there were some very interesting aspects to each piece of intel in that series. And then we get to Series 3, which the entire thing is surrounding Noble Team. And I thought, if you go back and watch, I don't actually remember if I talked about it in a video or not, but I'll just say it here if I didn't. I was excited because this should have been the redemption for the goddamn target locator, for the failure of a crate that was the Reach crate. This whole series should have been that redemption. We should have been learning about the original Noble Team with Carter, since he was one of the two survivors along with Kat. With June, we should be learning, maybe, I doubt we'll ever learn how he got off Reach and that whole story, but we could learn other stuff about his time in the Spartan 4 program, other stuff he's done, missions he's gone on. Oh my god. You could learn Emil's backstory, why he hates insurrectionists so much. When we got to his crate. That's not going to happen now. I'm just... Oh my god. I don't even know. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Especially because I know there's very likely nothing that can be done at this point. I respond to those Legendary Crate surveys, and I'll let them know when I get the one for this that I was not pleased. But goddamn, that's probably not going to do jack and shit. An entire series, in terms of intel at least, wasted. God damn. And there it is, the Halo Legendary Crate for this month, and I've been somewhat disappointed here and there along the way. Generally, I've always felt that, for the $30 I'm paying, I'm getting about $30 at least worth of stuff. And you know what? You could probably make an argument that this might add up to $30. But this has been a disappointing crate. The only thing I really say I like, It's the fucking multi-tool. That's just because I like that kind of shit, so... I mean, I don't know. I don't want to shit too much over these. I'll never wear them, but maybe somebody would. The case for them isn't too bad. I could actually see using that at some point. But, and I like the figure. But the shirt is bland. The intel is literally non-existent, and what we're getting in its place is... Well, you've already heard my rant at this point, so... And I'm in it for the long haul at this point. I honestly am tempted to... If it weren't for the fact that I get the yearly subscription, so that means I pay for them all up front before they come in, I would honestly be considering, like seriously considering canceling my subscription, because this isn't worth it. And the intel is what I signed up for, primarily. Because I'm a lore channel. I'm a lore guy. Every bit of lore I can get my hands on, I want. This is not what I want. Not from something like this. Like I said, there is context where I would love this to death. I would praise 343 and whoever made it the highest praise I could give. But not like this. Not like this. So, that's September's Halo Crate. I'm going to cut it off there before I continue ranting again. Some of you might enjoy that, but I got better things to do. Yeah, the Spartan Field Manual is out, and that thing is fucking amazing, so if you want good intel, I'll talk about it a bit next week. In a video next week, I should clarify. Not a complete, like, here's every new piece of info in there, because that might be a daunting task, especially because every new piece of info is going to need to be contextualized. So... yeah, you get 30 points of intel. You get 30 points of new shit as a random example, and you know how do you got to spend 5 minutes contextualizing each piece, and then all of a sudden it's a 3-hour video. I could have a 3-hour discussion about it, but whatever. But yeah. So look forward to that next week. I'll be a little happier with the new intel I'm getting, but goddamn. All right, I don't want to get into another rant. This has been the September Legendary Crate. The next crate, which I believe should be in November, is going to be focusing on June. And it's probably going to be just as disappointing. So what did you guys think of this? Did you dislike it as much as me or not? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and this has been till next time. This has been Halo Canon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, consider a Loot Crate subscription for yourself. By going to trylootcrate.com/HaloCanon and using the promo code BRIDGE10, you can save 10% on a new subscription to the base crate offering. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service for epic geek and gamer items and pop culture gear.